All right, this is part 2 of the 2024 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD Custom. We're still dealing with tracking down where the water leak is. So, what I did narrow it down to is water is accumulating into this area right here. We noticed it when I went to a car wash. I had my son sit up front. I always have him sit up front. But anyway, and we noticed that water was coming in from this side. So I was thinking maybe it was when I get the undercarriage rinse off, maybe it's coming in from underneath. But when I was working on a fuel pump, the truck was outside and it downpoured and it filled up again. So it's got to be coming in from up top. But I pulled that whatever you want to call that trim piece off up there and looked for cracks in the roof skin, which is a recall. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the headliner and pull the side trim and everything, see what damage there is, and we'll go from there. But I'm also probably, depending on how this channel looks, if the water made its way back into this area, I may have to pull the carpet, but I don't see moisture. So I don't know, we'll figure that out when we get there. But we're gonna get this headliner out. All right, we're gonna start with the sun visor and the center light. I brought, if you have a spudger, we'll try that out. For a little while I was doing cell phone repair. You missed that, didn't you? You just pry on that. And then there's going to be little access, all right? What I failed to mention also is that this is a clean job. Okay, if you don't know what that means, then you're guilty of it. I went through and I cleaned everything, wiped them down with wipes, and because I'm a greasy kind of guy, and I don't want grease prints all over my headliner, so I wiped everything down. Anyway, let's see what size these screws are. It looks like a T15. T15 for these screws. And if you didn't know what a clean job was, then you know, I made that up. But yeah, just go through. You know, you want to be clean as you want to be, right? So I don't want smudge prints all over my vehicle. There we go. Just go around and get the drop it wherever. If I remember, you don't need to take that out, just this screw. There we go. Put that down there with the other one. And of course, that is a really long one. So we'll have to get something that's going to work with that, like a driver, screwdriver style. All right, so I'm just going to continue to work on that. This thing just pulls down. Let's work on that then. We still got to get the grab handle on the A pillar. Drop that outside, no big deal. There we go. I know there's like little plastic fingers that hold it in from behind. But let me, I need 2 hands for this, so I'll be... You know what, I'll just save that for later. These have little points. Where's my spudger at? Of course, I am notorious for hiding things on myself. Let's maybe use, I don't like using a pick because it kind of crushes it. All right, give me a sec. Right here, right next to me. I hit it right out in the open. Anyway, apologize for a lot of the poor cinematography. Okay, I didn't even need a spudger on that. That looks like a bolt. Bolt. That doesn't have it. There we go. All right, so the airbag side, I'll just drop that. See how that clip is set up? So we want to pry it from the A side. Same thing with the passenger side. Are these identical? They are. So pry it on the A side. coat hanger has a Christmas tree on the back of it. Then we're going to get these. I'm going to maybe disconnect that from up top. You know, pull the headliner down and disconnect it that way. Maybe leave it inside. Still need to come up with a solution for the center light up front. But I'm just going to go around and remove all the fasteners. Right, there's nothing special about this. There is an elastic band that is holding it up. I'm just going to leave it in place because we don't need to really remove it. But I'll show you on this side. I don't even think I really needed to remove this center part while it comes out. I guess it makes it easier to pull. There we go. Two hands though, that's the only problem. But yeah, that's it, you just pull that out. All right, there you go, you got a couple clips. There's a clip right up here. I'm just gonna let that dangle. Don't need to be messing with the airbag. All right. Okay, we'll continue to work on the B-pillar stuff now. Screw holding the B-pillar in, we already showed you that. But then 3 attachment points, it just slides off. A sharp pull. There we go. Let me just leave that off. We don't need to disconnect the seatbelt or anything. All right, we left a clip in there. That's all right. We'll retrieve that later. All right, we'll work our way up towards the front. You know, I wondered, like, why would GM put thing right there? I guess to hold the fasteners and stuff. So that's, thank you. So when you're fixing the water leak, you have somewhere to put your stuff at. All right, so we're going to continue with the B-pillar on this side, and we still have to come up with a solution on getting the screws out of this area. Anyway. All right, sun visor just pulled out. Nothing special. So this is the B pillar, or the A pillar, and you just pull that out inwards, right? This way. I got a clip in there, and also what I noticed about these clips is if you, where are we looking? I'll show you when we. Okay, so you got to kind of bend these little fangs down, okay, or you won't be able to slide it back onto the part. So I'll show you. So this is a before, and then all I'm going to do, if I can get you set up right there, is rake these fangs, take you for a ride. Rake these fangs back in. That's it, just like that. Okay? And now it'll slide back on. You watching? Yeah, we're in there. Just like that. Okay. All right, so we got the center light out, right? 2 clips towards the front. And then we just unplug that. We got to retrieve our clip. And then we'll work on the driver. So it looks like the weather stripping is holding the headliner in. All right, we still got to deal with our microphones. But I see some like wiring harnesses here off to the side, and yeah, maybe we can get it that way. All right, pretty much there's a lot of wires running to the center mirror here, the rear view mirror. Wow, I need to drink water. Anyway, okay. We'll see if we can't, we'll tuck this thing back up and maybe pull that and disconnect that. So let's do that. All right, so this is what we got. And it's facing this way. So I just pulled down on the sides. And then I'm trying to get it set up. And then all I did was push the tab outwards, and then it comes right out. So it looks like, you know, we're gonna have to get the glue gun out for this one. And also that center light, I'm gonna have to figure that out. But it just looks like I'm gonna pull wires off of the headliner. Let's see in the microphone area. I don't even know what you guys are looking at, but anyway, it looks like those little microphones peel out or kind of get set inside of this housing. So I'm going to spread those tabs, pull the mic out, and then start pulling wires off of the headliner. So the light is just held on by these clips, and then there's the red pull tab. We'll show you what's going on over on this side. We're pulling the wires off of the headliner, right? But same thing with the rear view mirror lights. There's this one's really hard to get with, and that plugs into the side of that module up there. So now we're just removing the wiring off of the headliner. There is no microphone on this side. We're just going to go through, continue to remove the wiring, and then slide this thing out. and then put it somewhat back together. So we got pretty much all the stuff done in the back. Now we're just dealing with somebody that had absolutely no restraint with the glue gun. So once we get this little area right here, this headliner is ready to come out, we'll put the wiring harness, we'll tape it back up to the roof line and put all these other things. But anyway, let's work on getting that out. So I don't know if it comes out the front or the back. But we got all of our wires disconnected. Hey, what's up, Larry? All right, I kind of pushed the front this way, and now what I'm doing is laying the seat back. Right, I'm going to continue to rotate the headliner. I don't know. I think it would, I don't know if the back opening is a little bit bigger than the front opening. So we'll try that. I don't know. Move the seat forward. It's getting a pretty significant crease in it. I don't think I'm going to put the headliner back in. What's that hold up on? A piece of foam. Alright. Looks like I snapped a piece of foam off. Alright, well, that was a struggle. I don't know if that was the right way, maybe taking the seats out. Who knows? So now I'm going to go back through and put the interior panels back together, hook up all the electrical, and see where it's leaking from. All right, we got everything taped up, out of the way. And then what we're going to do here is keep an eye out for any water intrusion, and I may have to just remove that whole side like I said I was going to, but I didn't. Now let's take a step over here by the curtain, the airbag curtain, and see if it looks like there was any water intrusion. So you can see that side. That little strip above the curtain looks kind of clean. And then this looks somewhat, you know, grungy. And right here is the seam to the roof panel to this AB pillar support thing in the middle. That's where the two seams come together, and there's a recall on those leaking. Like I said, I pulled that weather strip, and I didn't see any cracks or splits between these two panels. So we'll just take it through the car wash and see where the water's coming from. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next one.